Oh, excuse me. Oh. Ah, great. Fantastic stuff, really. Making history. Hear that, folks? We're making history. I'm going to pull the stream open on my phone just in case. Hold on. Wait, I got to get this. No. Give me the charger. Okay. You know, my phone, I wouldn't have my phone on the charger all the time, but it if I don't have it plugged in and I'm using it to like watch something consistently, it'll only last 2 hours before it drains from say 100% all the way down to 20%. So less than 3 hours and it's dead. Not good. Not good, especially if I want to use it to distract myself in other ways later, like play games or talk to my friends, which is mainly what I do. Oh shit, there's the planet that we're going to go to today. I have mods. I have modifications. The game has been modified. That is a cult right there. That's what that is. Okay, just a second, folks. Just a second. We're waiting for the game to load. I'm just gonna make sure it's good on this front here. We're waiting for the game to load. Hey, we're waiting for the game to Oh yeah, I'm gonna cough, excuse me. I'm ill. You're gonna hear the fan. You're gonna hear maybe the heater when it turns on. You're gonna possibly hear my dog, and you're possibly gonna hear my brother whenever he gets back. But you know what you're also gonna hear, other than my voice, is the music of the game, which will happen whenever the game actually whenever it fucking loads. We're still making. Oh, we're watching Eve's Aurora ripple. That's cool. We should go to Eve, actually. Where should we go? Where the fuck should we go? I want to go to a whole bunch of places, and I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I'll tell you what I do want to do, though. What I want to do is I want to go to Lace, and I want to set up a base there. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to do a few things. I'm going to try to see if I remember what exactly I need to do. But first things first, I need to set up a scouting mission so that I could see Lath's resources. And then I'm going to go check out those resources and ideally assemble a thing that can be very good with all that. But yeah, as soon as we set up a base on Lathe, we're going to also set one up around one of the low gravity, I think it's Bop. But maybe we should do Pole because Bop has very uneven surface. But then again, Bop would be better because of how little gravity it has. I think we should do Bop. If it has so little gravity, then it's not gonna really, you know, like matter if it's uneven because you're practically not even falling. Okay, so wait for it. I could hear the music audio 1%. No, that's not what I want. Fuck. Okay, hold on. How do we fix this? There we go. Seems good enough. Because if it's the other thing, then the resolution's all fucky. Anyway, so let's start a new game. We're gonna call it I Am the Board. I'm gonna select the standard flag. And we're gonna have it be let's see. Trees. Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me make sure that the volume is good over here. Let's see. Trees. Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me make sure that the okay, the volume's good. Volume is good over here. No, shut up. Did the music die? What the fuck happened? Oh, no, there we go. Okay. Actually, let's do career mode. It'll be fun. I promise it won't suck. Oh, this is gonna be great. Here come the birds. Thanks, Gene. I got it. Alright. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna go to mission control. Excuse me. Launch our first vessel and gather scientific data. That's what we're gonna do. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here. We're gonna build ourselves a nugget. Got it. We're gonna build ourselves a nugget. There's the little nug right there. I gotta remember the. There we go. I gotta remember the controls for this, as opposed to KSP2. Which, by the way, fun fact. Apparently, it's it might not ever be developed because some shit happened. I don't know. There's like financial stuff that they're doing, and they're like, oh, we gotta doopy-doopy-doopy-doop. We gotta send off all these people to all these places and do all this shit. Okay, there we go. That's good. Looks good to me. So first stage is the engine, and the second stage is the parachute. So we'll get science as we're landed, we'll get science as we're flying, and then we'll get science as we're in the water. And then we'll also get crew reports during all of that. So, the nug. Okay, that's great. Good stuff. Just wait for it. Okay, there we go. What are you talking about, my friend? Okay, Jebediah, you're gonna feel a bit of a lunge here, all right? You're gonna feel a bit of a push. No, actually, I could go over there, but since I haven't ever added a third mystery science goo, because I've only added the 2 science goos here and here symmetrically on 2. So the third one, then being 3 on this tank, it might make it fall heavier, which might make it explode, but we're gonna just not think about that and fly into the water. Go on, Jeb. I forgot to observe the goo. Go, no, I'm going to import. It's great stuff. I'm actually going to keep that there, and then pin these other goos. What if I observe this goo? Oh, I get more science. Great. Gotta keep an eye on our electricity, actually, so I'm gonna have that window open. Yep, there you go. Good job, good job. Oh, shit. Alright. We're starting to nose. Starting to nose. Starting to nose. Come on, come on, come on. Parachute time? Parachute time. Thank God I could do 12 times. I don't want to do that, though, because the game will bug if I do time warp too fast. Alright, come on. There you go, Jeb. Alright, welcome to the ocean. Observe the goo. Absolutely incredible. Okay, and recovered. Wait, hold on. EVA reports. Absolutely fascinating. Okay, now recover that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now let's see what goodies we got. Let's see what fantastic shenanigans we can now employ ourselves in. Let's see what we can do. Is this my pen? This is my pen. Well, actually, it's not technically my pen, but for a while, it's going to be my pen. Anyways, we got 36 science and a lot of funds. We didn't escape the atmosphere quite yet, but we did complete. Oh wait, no, we got science data. That's what we did. Okay. Into an escape trajectory out of carbon. How the fuck am I gonna do that? And why does it more difficult to orbit Kerbin than it is to leave its gravity? That doesn't make any sense, my friend. Anyway, I'm not gonna... Oh, I love this music, by the way. Anyway, we want to get more science parts, which is what the barometer is, so we're going to do that and that for sure. And do we want flight control, or do we want better rockets? I think we want better rockets. So now that we have science and this glorious part, the fuel tank and the swivel liquid fuel engine, we are going to be able to leave the atmosphere pretty quickly, so I'm going to grab that one. And what do these want? Test decoupler splashed at Kerbin. No, I don't think we need to do all that. I don't think we need to do all that. Okay. Oh, it crashed. Okay, well, that's awkward. I'll just relaunch it, I guess. Now, why did it do that? What's using all my CPU? No, get out of the way. I'm trying to look at my fucking Google Chrome. What the fuck is that? Okay, well, now... Okay. I have no idea. Great. Well, looks like we're just gonna play it, I guess. Now, this is gonna be another wait for the game to launch. Absolutely love to see it. I'm not kidding. I love to see it. This is going to be an extra few minutes. But we did get out of the ground. We weren't in the ground, I guess. We just left the ground. I'm so bored. I would love to describe the pen that I'm holding. Oh, okay. So this is where we want to go eventually. Erlem, that thing on the screen. This is Jewel. I think that's probably Lathe or Tylo eclipsing it. Fantastic stuff. This is a space plane on one of the outer moons, the new ones in this mod. That's Val, Jewel, Lathe, Tylo. And, oh, it has an atmosphere, does it? I see. This is either lathe or carbon. You can't really tell. I mean, it's probably carbon because of how bright the atmosphere is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's carbon. I think. That's lathe. Thank you for clarifying. That's Duna. It's a Mars-like planet. Very dim. I guess the sun's setting, or it's just that dim in general. Oh, yep. See, there it is. There's Ike in the bottom. Pretty cool. Got a cool canyon on it. This, I don't know what it is. It's weird. There's Jewel from the south. I kind of do, because here, excuse me, my damn throat. Here's what I did do, right? I coughed violently. That's what I did. With this mod and oh wait, this. Which one is Erlen? Whatever. In this mod pack, I did go to. What is it called? It's a 5-letter. It's like the Titan analog. Lathe is the Titan analog when it comes to the base game, but it's not really because it's very Kerbin-like. But this moon I went to, 4 or 5-letter name, that one is the Titan analog because it has liquid, but it's not water. It has an atmosphere, but there's no oxygen. The sky is green, not blue. And it is very, very thick atmosphere. And it's in orbit of the Saturn-like planet Sarnus. So I did land on that moon with a lander probe, kind of like the Huygens. I kind of did a whole Cassini-style mission, actually. Is it saved? I am bored. Well, it must have saved when it crashed, I guess. Weird. Let's see, did we get the technology, or are we going to have to do that whole launch again? Nope, this is the wrong thing, excuse me. Got it. I'm sorry, I'm so used to going to the tracking station. And by the way, we're not going to look at the tracking station for the planets. We did research what we wanted to, so we'll just go back to the VAB. Yeah, there are 3 new planets and a bunch of moons, but I'm not going to look at them in the tracking station because I want to find them on my own. So let's go to utility. Parachute would be nice. In fact, let's get some drogue chutes in here, why don't we? Because we're planning to leave the atmosphere entirely, which we can basically do now. So we're going to want... What science parts do we have? We have a bunch of stuff. I'm going to pack what I can. I'm going to pack what I can. So part clipping doesn't matter, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to put this right next to that, and I'm going to put that right next to that. Or I can put this stuff down here so that it's for sure not blocking the seal. But I'm going to put it up here anyways because I much would rather the heat shield not be... I would much rather the heat shield actually protect this stuff, which is, you know, the entire point. Can I actually put this stuff over here? Oh, I can. Great. So now it's not obstructing the door, so my Kerbals can get out. And the other thing, whatever it was, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Thermal protection. Why did you not clip? There you go, thanks. Decoupler, thank you very much. I'd love to see it. And this time we're going to want... That's probably good. Yeah, that's probably good. We don't want that many of these because, well, first of all, I don't think the swivel. No, the swivel is the one that rotates. It's the Reliant that doesn't rotate. So we'll just have that, and then we'll have couplers there with the hammer. What about our aerodynamics? How are those looking? Not very good. So we're how expensive is this? 600? No, we're not. We're not adding more of that. I think what we can do is we can literally just add a coupler and then another solid rocket booster down there, as well as 2 more. And I think you want to turn on solid clipping for that. Actually, let me go up here and make sure this is solid clipping. Solidly clipped, as they say. So this is not going to be this is not going to be very aerodynamic. But we do what we can with what we got. And what we also got is this. No, I want you on 4 symmetry. Thank you. That's the rocket that we have, and that's the rocket we're gonna use. So here we have the Nugget 2. We're going to have Jebediah pilot it. So the Nugget 2. This can either go really well or really bad. But let's just check our staging right now. So we have, no, actually, this is already very bad. No, wait, no, it's not very bad. No, it's exactly what we want. So actually, because, thank God I caught this, we're going to set the thrust limiter down to about 50% on these. The reason for that is because we have 2 of them, or no, we have 3 of them. So effectively, this is giving us 150% the thrust we would get with just 1 of these. But if we use them at full power, we get 300% thrust, which is bad for 2 reasons. Number 1, we would be going too fast, and this is not aerodynamically stable enough, so it would in fact topple over instead of being pointed straight up into the atmosphere. Number 2, it would run out of fuel very quickly, which is not efficient. So this is the Nugget 2 testing that stuff. Jebediah, I really hope you don't die here. Oh. 20. Oh, how... Excuse me. Oh, I need to go into build mode. Okay. Is that good enough? No. We're still a bit overweight on the tonnage. We're still a bit over... What? Are you kidding me? What the f... Well, it's not going to be worth it at that point. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna add more. Yeah, there we go. Just put that back up there, and then put that back up there, and it's like nothing ever happened. Look, see? In fact, we can add more fuel. God, excuse me, my throat. Ow. But this is good. This is good. And then we have just enough spare mass here that we can add these basic grid fins. Fuck me. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to get rid of those. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to cut down on those too. Okay, that's good. Now, is this stable? That's a good question. Uh-huh. Just gonna add good colors to all this. Yep. Actually, wait, let's just modify that real quick. Alright, that looks good. We have 2 decouplers, actually. That might be why we're overweight. So, how much mass do we get now? I think that's enough to play with. No, you fucking... Oh, we're over on the parts. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I think these can be toned down because we only really need these 2 to keep our roll stable. So let's see. Those 2 go off. Then this, when they run out, press the stage button and this comes out. Activating this engine at the same time so we don't waste any time. Then when that's out and we're re-entering the atmosphere after we deorbited, this turns on, and then later these parachutes open. And technically it would be best if I did that number, but it's alright. So we can save this, the Nugget 2, with Jebediah as our pilot. Jebediah Kerman, thank you very much, and we're going to launch. This is going to be great. I think we're ready for launch, folks. What do you think? Okay, it looks like we're good. Jebediah, how we doing, my friend? Okay, 3, 2, 1, a go. Gonna get our roll program in. Got a nice roll program there. Okay, don't tip over, don't tip over, don't tip over. You have to point. That way. Gonna have that on half throttle when it comes out. Looks like we're doing good. Oh, there's the Mun. Say hi. Okay, and stage. Looking good. Let's check our view from the cockpit. Everything seems to be looking all right. Let's check our map. That looks like it could use a bit more thrust. Okay, that's out of the atmosphere. Okay, main engine cut off. Looking good. Keep track of our fuel. I want to pin all the science experiments. Or at least these main 3 for our... I think this is going to be a suborbital trajectory. I don't think we have enough fuel to get to a full orbit. But let's check our map. We're at 42. This should get us to about 70 or 80, which is exactly what we want. And then let's pin that over here. So we cannot EVA until we upgrade the astronaut complex, unfortunately. But we'll wait to upgrade that. Okay, thank God. I'm just gonna save. No crash 1. Just gonna save in case the game crashes. Now that we're almost out of the atmosphere. Are we gonna make it? We might make it. I think I'm gonna burn up a little bit about now. And that's good. When the music kicks in, you know you're good. So let's get our crew reports. Seems we are very much in space now. 5 science. Observe the goo. The goo seems to have clumped into a sphere. It appears to have become brittle. It's because it's very cold. Log temperature. Very cold, I am sure. Log pressure data. The instrument reads 0. It's as if we're in a vacuum. What? How crazy is that? And that was that side of the capsule. So now we're going to log these. Or we're not going to log anything yet. We're just going to pin the experiments up here. Have the goo at the bottom because the goo is the most fun to run. I wish they added more science experiment text. Anyway, can we achieve orbits today? No, we cannot. So what we want to do is we want to splash down... Let's see. Let's just save our fuel for now. Because, I mean, we don't need to use all of it right now. We can actually rotate around and slow our descent back into the atmosphere. The Nugget 2 on its way back to Kerbin. Let's see what it looks like in here. There she is. Your home, Jeb. In all her splendor. How do I... There we go. Look at that. Now, what's our altitude? Does that show it in the cockpit? Radar altitude. Oh, this is the altitude. Oh, okay. So we're about to cross 70 kilometers. Yep. Okay, it's good to know that that's what that is. But now let's just maintain... Actually, we could do this while we're viewing in the cockpit. So let's maintain our gimbal. Maintain that gimbal. Let's try not to shoot over... Oh boy, oh boy. Sorry, Jeb, don't want to pull too many G's on you. Ah, what the hell. Let's just... stage separate. Where's our booster? There it is. Okay. Keep ourselves pointed that way in case the reentry heating starts to take effect, which I think is it. Not entirely sure. Yeah, what would have been the smart thing to do would have been to not separate while we're on the same axis as that thing, and instead separate this way or that way, so that as we're falling in, it doesn't rebound and bump back into us, which can happen. It doesn't look like we're getting the re-entry heating yet. We might be losing some ablation here. No, actually, we're fine. So let's just wait to deploy the drogues. We can log pressure. And we can log temperature as we're falling in. And can we log the goo? No. Just a second. Okay, people came here. That's the end of the stream. Save.
You have one viewer at most, and that's yourself. Okay.
Crash 2. Okay.